What's up, y'all? This is Motor T. I'm about to show you how I installed Falcon Electronics 9-inch LCD screen, 4 wireless DVR dash cams. Alright guys, here is my truck. As you can see, driver's side mirror on top has a camera, center dash facing forward. There's another camera, passenger side mirror, another camera. There's also another camera inside facing myself. Let's check it. So here's the camera on the outside. As you can see, I used 2 bolts. Underneath here, I locked in the bolts with a nut, and I use these 2 instead of the 4 or the big one, because if I were to haul a different trailer and if maybe I wanted to see more of my load, I would swivel it this way. Maybe I don't want to see my load at all, I swivel it out. Take in a flexed screwdriver, tighten those down. Besides the nuts, I did zip tie it, as you can see here, just in case. You always want extra security measures. On it is a power cord. They do give you a rubber grommet. With that rubber grommet, I just drilled the hole, put it in, and I adjusted the mirror. So I flexed it out left, flexed it out right, flexed it down, and I just ran the wiring all through under here. Now let's get out and show you what it looks like on the outside. So no drilling was needed under here. The wires just simply came out. I did hide the wires with this piping. I zip tied. I am all about the professional look. I don't want wires hanging. I don't want no duct tape hanging all around. And that's how the outside went. Through here, as you can see, the wires are exposed. I just ran it through there. Looking at the wires and the door closing, I did not see a problem. Here's the inside dash cams. I have this one being able to point right at me. I have this one mounted facing forward. As you see, I did drill. I like the swivel. The swivel ones just did it for me. I could turn it facing back to the back. I could turn it this way facing more towards the window. And with these power cords, I just kind of fitted them all back here, and I joined them together. I heat shrinked them and ran them all down here. I'm all about professionalism, so I did more of the piping all the way down here. It's very, very sleek, very clean. Going to this one, all of the cameras I did all tie into one power cord. I have not found any trouble with it. Through all the power cords that are tied together, they're just following down 2 wires. I followed all the way down here. There was no way to hide them on the sides until you got under here. I just took a screwdriver, popped this up, ran it all the way down, and then in the back, which we'll see here soon, I drilled a hole, and it's actually coming down from under here. I have not cleaned these wires up yet. I will do that later this week when I get time, but hooked them straight up to the battery. I'm not a fan of hooking up to the fuse box. There's already a bunch of fuses in there. I like to run this camera 24/7, and that's what it does. Okay, and here is the LCD mount. I placed it in the bed because that's where I wanted it. I didn't want it on the dash. And again, I just bolted it in. Took a drill, drilled through. I got the power cord running back there, down into my bottom bunk area, coming out right there, and then you can see the hole back there. I want to show you guys this wire. I only used the red and the black, the positive and negative. I did not use these. If you're curious what these are for, you can set them up for one camera will turn on for your blinker, and I just didn't have a use for that. I wanted all 4 monitors on at the same time. So that's how I installed the LCD screen, the cameras, the wiring. That's how I ran it. If you have any questions, you can find me at Motor T on YouTube, and or just call the Falcon Electronics. Every time I've called, they've answered all my questions, never been dissatisfied. The greatest thing is the person who answers the phone knows the questions. There's no forwarding to someone. Not yet, at least, unless you're wanting a tech to help you out. But hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you learned something, And like I said, if you have any questions, just let us know.